Hey, before you do anything, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you rocking with Young Dolph, let me know where y'all from. Hey, welcome back to the channel, man. So they spotted Blac Youngsta. They found out where Yo Gotti been hiding. They've been overseas, man. They trying to dodge this whole entire Dolph thing because they know for a fact that if they come and do this Rico, Marshals come, however they got the other dudes, they trying to skip out of town. They trying to go overseas. That's why Yo Gotti been hiding in Bali. He did his whole music video from Bali and everything, his whole album. Then Blac Youngsta, they spotted him going over the border. They spotted him all through Mexico, like he been hiding out in Cancun. So knowing that Blac Youngsta in Cancun, if the feds come, it's gonna be a harder time for them to actually get anybody if they out the area like that. So one thing y'all gotta understand is that no matter what, they trying to escape this thing, but at the end of the day, you know what's gonna happen. It's the justice for Young Dolph. A lot of people know for a fact that the connections between Yo Gotti and his brother is what's making them all go overseas like that. Man, Yo Gotti took Angela Simmons with her. They went to Bali. They've been hiding out there for over a month because they know that Govan took that plea. And what's next to come is that they're going to start asking Yo Gotti questions, man. They should have just left Dolph alone because everybody could have got out of they could have got out of this if they would have just left Dolph alone. They didn't have to try to chase down Dolph. They didn't have to try to set him up. They didn't have to do all of those unnecessary things for very little gain because it don't look like they got a lot from that. They didn't win a lot from that. All they did was just take out an enemy, man, and a lot of people still got a lot of support for Young Dolph, man. If you rockin' with Dolph, I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to comment with the dolphin emoji in the comment section. You go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well as CEO Media. Make sure you're watching it on CEO Media. So now, when we look at the fact that Blac Youngsta, when he skipped out of town, remember he went with Shondell. They already was out in Texas. The next thing you know, you start hearing the reports of Blac Youngsta in Cancun. He came back to do the shows. Remember 2 weeks ago, he came back, did a show, and the DJ played the Dolph song, and then he tried to fire off on the DJ because Dolph was Blac Youngsta's ops, and the DJ actually rocking with Young Dolph. So the DJ just spinning, playing Dolph. Hold up, all that. Then Blac Youngsta hears what's going on. He run out from backstage thinking PRE showed up. He was about to skedaddle. They were like, hey, warm up the trucks, get in the GMC, let's go. But then he looked out, he's like, wait, none of the PRE dudes was here. And it was only the DJ, so Blac Youngsta thought that because it was only the DJ, he thought he could get tough on him because there's no backup for the DJ. It's not Keyglock ain't there, Snoop Bands ain't there, Big Moochie Grapes not there, nothing. So Blac Youngsta walk up to the DJ and he tap him on the shoulder. He try to grab the DJ by the collar and he's like, don't play Dolph in here, man. You know we CMG and Blac Youngsta. And the DJ was like, I don't care who you are, where you from, or nothing like that. I'm going to play whoever I want. This is my DJ's kit. You could leave if you want to. We already paid you them scrump change and everything like that. You could hop out this venue or you could see about it with security. That's when Blac Youngsta, he hurried up and wised up and made sure to get out of there because you know for a fact that if you try to touch the DJ like that, you try to touch somebody that's rocking with Dolph, playing Dolph's song, then there's going to be a lot of repercussions to those actions, man, because a lot of people willing to slide for Dolph. Don't forget about what happened to CEO TZ. And best not forget about what happened to Lotta Cash Desto. You got to remember, Lotta Cash Desto got hit up in Houston. And the only way she related to this whole Dolph thing is because her dad is Govan, the mastermind of setting up the Dolph hit. So if that's not get back and retaliation right there in front of you, then I don't know what is, man. And then they got CEO TZ afterwards. And then a lot of other people dropped. Don't forget about Big 30's cousin. And it was so many more. Casino Jizzle. A lot of people failed because the get back for Dolph, sliding back. A lot of things happened. Even the cookie shop folks, Maurice brother at the mall. It was a lot of people that was dropping, and that's why it was a war in Memphis going on, and it's still happening, and that's why we got to change the community. The community needs better for this, man, because we can't have all these youth looking up and seeing what they doing and thinking that they could set hits and get away with it. They could do this and that. They could hate on people that was giving back to the community. That's what Dolph was doing. He was just trying to bring the community up, man. He came to Memphis. He was buying back the block. He paid a lot of people's electricity bills. He paid a lot of people's rent. Signed all them artists. On top of that, made a lot of bread, million through the CPA. A whole lot of stuff, man. Dolph was trying to actually level up the city and tell the youth, you could do so many things out here. Let me show you. As a matter of fact, let me do this giveaway so y'all don't have to worry about this and that. And he was doing the turkey and the backpack giveaway. And see, that's what the youth need to look up to, is somebody like that that's trying to do it the right way, giving back. I mean, no matter how Dolph got it, at the end of the day, he did give back to the community. That's all. You can't say much more and respect nothing more than that. But when you look at the other side, you ain't seen nothing, not a pencil, pen, a binder, or a writing pad given out. No turkey, no nothing, no crumbs off their plate or nothing. They got all them restaurants and they still ain't gave back no food to the homeless. They didn't give back no food to the people that's needed, that's like on food stamps, that got no money left. And they got them restaurants like Moneybag Yo charging $200 for a plate of little beef. And who knows what Yo Gotti mama restaurant prices are. But all we know is that it was a bunch of folks that met there the night before Dolph got hit up. And you see them on this whiteboard. Literally every single person that's already got locked up for the Dolph hit was inside that restaurant at that last and final meeting the night before the whole thing popped up at that cookie shop. So why you think that happened? All them people, and they end up being the ones that's involved and got locked up for this. So that's no coincidence, man. That's why you know that all them folks was telling on each other, because they were getting the next exact guy. Like, who's the guy sitting? If you go back and look at that picture, you could binge watch everything. You will see that they were all sitting there. And as soon as one guy gets caught up, you see it on the news, right? We talked about it. And then next thing you know, the dude sitting next to him in the picture gets caught up for it. And they all was in Yo Gotti mom restaurant. And so what they doing is they catching one guy, then they pull up the picture. They tell him, all you got to do is tell us who's the dude sitting next to you. That's all they want to know. Then they get that guy and bring him in. That's how they got all these people in. And they were all at the Privé meeting the night before Dolph got hit up, where the whole entire CMG was there. The whole entire CMG was there. Plus, probably a lot more dudes from the streets that you didn't see on that picture. Probably a lot of people behind the guy taking the picture. And so they know there's a lot of connections. The feds got some type of bulletin board somewhere with all the strings and newspaper clippings attached. This is why Yo Gotti and Blac Youngsta say, you know what? They out. They flew out overseas. Angela Simmons, she made sure to book the trip for Yo Gotti. They made sure to go out there, do that video out there, but they stayed there. They ain't came back since. They still on vacation right now because they know for a fact that it's hot out there in Memphis. It's super hot out there. All the people that's getting rounded up right now, they ain't got nothing else to do but to tell. That's how you know, for all the people watching in the world right now, that lifestyle is not worth it. Going down that path is not going to end well, because of the fact that you know it's only two options at the end of the day. You're going to either get sent up or get locked up, and that's nothing that nobody want to have to go through, man. We don't wish that on nobody, man. Everything alleged, everything for entertainment purposes only. This is not fact or advice. So what y'all got to understand is the fact that through all the scenarios, you got to put two and two together and figure out what really went on, man, because it's a lot of people that know in Memphis that what really happened to Young Dolph. And you got to understand, from all of this stuff, they about to break down this whole thing, and the justice for Dolph is coming soon, man. So one thing y'all got to understand is that if you rocking for Young Dolph, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video. Stay tuned, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.